Welcome. So I moved, which is interesting and different and stuff. The room change process was about 2 weeks, from getting the notification that I'd come up on the list to being totally moved. It was a little stressful. I was sick when I first got the email, and I started with 11 options. Finding out that there were singles available narrowed my options to 3, and then I picked 2 arbitrarily over the other. When I went to look at them, one suite had no one home and looked barren. It was also on the first floor, and I'd had a stress dream about getting placed in the basement the night before, so I took that as an omen to go with the suite I've ended up in, where the people I did meet last Friday seemed quite nice. I've moved into a 7-person suite in the Living Learning Center of UVM. L&L is supposed to be more community-oriented, and pretty much every suite is programmed with a theme, like Theater House, or Tea and Coffee House, or Dead Poets Society. I'm in the Global Village section, and more specifically I'm living in Italian House, or Casa Italiana, which means everyone does Italian things together, I guess. I'm technically unprogrammed, but I have been warmly welcomed by those who are. It's been pretty surreal moving. I had gotten used to living in a room with 2 other people, albeit silently. The routine of moving exclusively from corner to corner, scooting past each other to get out the door, had become second nature, and living directly above the dining hall was nice and easy. I only live a couple minutes walk away now, though there is food just as close, it's just a different way of paying, so I can only get so much for the rest of the semester with my dining plan. I also live alone. I'm in a single, which is nice, but it's also like living in a tiny apartment, only with a lot more people than most reasonable human beings would put in an apartment of this size, 2 bathrooms directly next to each other, and no way of cooking other than a microwave. My dorm is just a bedroom now, as opposed to a cluttered, dorm room. I'm in sort of regular email communication with Miss Applebaum, as you may know, and she said that suite living was what worked best for her, too. It makes sense. It's a close community, but with privacy instead of the potential danger of sibling-like rivalry that comes from sharing a room. Trust me, I basically despised my sister until we stopped sharing a room when I was in the 6th grade. There's nothing like close quarters to make one territorial and suspicious of those around you, but I don't have to worry about that here. I haven't really talked to anyone here at much length yet, though I did accidentally catch footage of me meeting my RA who lives across the hall.
You must be Summer.
Yeah.
Hey, Isaiah.
Hi. I'm awkward, so I'll spare you the rest of the conversation. Everyone seems pretty nice, though, and even if I don't talk to them much, it's already been more conversation than with my old roommates, whom I had just about nothing in common with, except maybe that we all watched PBS as kids. I once chimed into a conversation about that episode of Arthur where he goes to the dump to find an old bike tire and almost dies, and how that was pretty traumatic when you were like 5. Anyway, it's pretty alright here. I think it will be an overall good living experience in the Casa Italiana.